Hey mate, how you going? How you doing, alright? You seen this before?
Yeah.
Yeah? How does it make you feel, man?
For me, yeah.
It's not good, eh?
Yeah.
They're gas chambers there, man, for pigs. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
It's crazy, eh? Where else have we done that before?
Actually, in some, kind of village or something, people always get some pig and kill them just by themselves, and see that it's actually more cruel than that.
Yeah.
Just let it bleeding and dead. I see that, so I'm not sure I can feel something very bad.
Yeah, okay. Do you think it's like you're not feeling very sort of emotionally attached to it?
Yeah,
okay. That's a thing that I've heard a lot. Like a lot of people say, and that's a really sort of
actually something is definitely worse than that.
Yeah. I know. There's definitely a lot. It's pretty bad, hey. So these are this is all standard practice in Australia too. So these are the pig farms here. We've got a lot on this TV. We've got a lot of footage of local Australian practices, even from around South Australia or in Adelaide. So a lot of this was actually filmed in Murray Bridge, man. Do you know where Murray Bridge is?
I don't know.
No, it's probably about 70 odd k's that way. It's not very far, man. Not far. Yeah, so we're here trying to promote a vegan lifestyle. Do you know what vegan is?
I know.
Like vegetarian, but no animal products. So I think you might refer to it, or a lot of people might refer to it as pure vegetarian. Yeah. So we even blur it, man, because the police have got us out here to they've told us you can't have this footage, because it's too powerful, too strong. Well, we think people have the right to know. It's just so we've had to come out and blur it. If that's not saying something.
Yeah, actually, I think so many people in city.
Yeah.
Not even know that. They just eat the product, but never know how it's produced.
That's it, man. That's exactly right. They just see the product, and the product. They see a neatly wrapped package in polystyrene or plastic, and they don't see that it actually came off of someone who wanted to live. We can find them in these crates and then get them on the trucks, and then we prod them off the trucks into the machines, and then they, this guy's next. Yeah. Do you think you'd be able to do that yourself?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. No? Yeah. I wouldn't be able to. Even before I stopped contributing to this, even before I stopped perpetuating its existence, I always thought to myself as an animal lover, and I always thought that I wouldn't hurt anyone as a result of my actions. Little did I realise that when I paid for these products, I was paying for this to happen. And me being an animal lover, when I realised what I was paying for, I was like, oh no, I better not do that anymore. And now we'll get together and we'll do this thing where we show people the footage of what goes on as a result of their actions. So
yeah, it's kind of good. I mean, I don't want to judge this thing, but it at least need to let everyone know and let them to judge it.
Yeah.
Let them to choose. But even if they don't know to choose, it's horrible. Yeah,
definitely. So, as in you think it's someone's personal choice to.
Yeah, for me, I can accept that.
Yeah.
But at least you need to let everyone know that.
Yeah, definitely, and I totally agree with that. I think everyone has the choice to do whatever they think. And the same way that we can choose to do a good thing or we can choose to do a bad thing. And do you think that if we choose to do a bad thing, that the bad thing can come without criticism? I think that if someone chooses to kick a dog in the face, it might be their personal choice, but their personal choice has a victim. And same as if someone chooses to murder someone, it's their personal choice. Doesn't mean that we should allow that choice in a civil society. Do you understand? Like, yeah. So the same would sort of apply here. You know, it is people's personal choice. Yeah. However, the personal choice is the millions and thousands and millions and billions of victims. So 74 billion animals are killed every year just so we can eat their bodies. You know. We can eat something else. You know, we can eat fruits, veg, nuts, seeds, lentils, grains, legumes. No worries. It's so easy to be vegan these days, man. Like, we've got all these other amazing, viable alternatives. Down on Hindley Street, do you know Lord of the Fries?
I don't know.
It's a burger shop. You go get burgers and fries and stuff. It's all 100% vegan, man. Vegan. Yeah, it's awesome, man. If you're hungry later or whatever, go down to Lord of the Fries on Hindley Street. Do you know where Hindley Street is?
I probably know. It's close to the area.
So here's the mall. Hindley Street's just that street straight ahead, like.
Hindley Street.
Hindley Street.
Hindley.
Yeah. Where all the pubs and clubs are, just down there. Yeah, man. It's unreal. We're also showing like what happens in the dairy industry. We're showing what happens to eggs in the chicken and egg industry. Yeah, do you know why a cow produces milk?
Why?
Yeah.
Feed the little cow.
Feed the little cow, yeah.
Of course,
Do you think
now he feed humans.
Do you think it's weird that humans are the only species that actually drinks the breast milk of another species? Yeah, you never thought of it that way, eh? It's crazy, right?
Yeah, I have already thought that. It's definitely crazy, actually.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I never thought of it that way until someone put it to me. I was like, whoa, like, no way. I didn't think of it like that. Because essentially, we're stealing the milk that was meant for a baby, so we can drink it when the baby doesn't. And I don't know. When I thought about it, I was like, well, I don't think I should do that anymore either. When I can have soy milk, I can have rice milk, I can have oat milk, I can have almond milk. You know, we've got all these amazing different alternative milks.
Actually, to the nutrition, the animal product is more.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what nutrients are available in animal products that aren't available in plant foods?
I know I cannot tell the name, but actually the compound structure in the plant and the animal is quite different.
Very different, yeah.
So something in the plant we cannot accept. Our body cannot use that.
Yeah.
So actually, the animal product is more efficient to.
Yeah, more bioavailable. You think? Yeah. I've heard that term a few times before, and I did used to think that myself as well, and then I realized like, well, if we're eating the cow, well, what is the cow eating? You know, the cow's eating grass. All these. We're feeding like grain and.
So that's why we feed them.
Yeah. So it's what we feed them, and then we eat that.
Machine to us.
Definitely, that's right. And if we're eating grass and if we're eating like grains and wheat and soy, it's obviously not going to be optimal for our diet. So we eat other things, man. We eat lentils, we eat chickpeas, we eat bananas, we eat fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds. There's a plethora or an abundance of animal products. Oh, sorry, not animal products. Plant products out there that we can live on and thrive on, and we can get all of our nutrients and nutritional value. Like a lot of people would say to me that vitamin B12 is only found in animal products, but I learned that vitamin B12 is actually a bacteria that blankets our whole earth, and when the animal eats the bacteria, that's when we eat the animal, then we get the bacteria. So a lot of animals these days are actually injected with B12 because it's not readily available anymore. So
actually, I think based on the modern technology, we won't suffer any nutrient deficiency if we only eat plant products. We can make some. Yeah, it's quite easy to make everything we need. From the product.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, plant production or some microbiological product. We all can make something.
Yeah.
Actually, I think in now modern society, we don't need to really rely on the nutrition of the animal product.
Definitely, man. We don't. And see, if we don't need to rely on animal products to survive, do you think that it's necessary for us to eat animals? If we don't need to.
Actually, I like meat. I like meat.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. That's fair. I used to say that too. I used to love eating the taste of meat, but when I realised what I like the taste of it, but then I also realised, like, well, do I like the taste of it enough to put my taste pleasure over the life of someone else? So when I could just eat something else instead, I thought, my taste buds don't really value, my value of my taste isn't more valuable than someone else's life. That's what I was trying to say. And so I decided to not do that too. And I love the taste of it. Don't get me wrong, I love the taste of it. But for me, it's just, it's more of an ethical decision. And the decision I made was to stop contributing to the suffering anymore. And so I decided to stop. But we can eat other things, man. Like, I can live off rice and beans, man. Like, I'm a plain dude. Like, I could just eat a plate of potatoes. I could just eat, I wanted to do potatoes only for a month to see how I could go. I haven't done it yet, but we'll see what's up. I might get like someone to sponsor me, and then that way I can show that it's really cheap, really easy. There's a guy called Andrew Spudfit Taylor. He went a year eating just potatoes, and he lost so much weight. His a lot of his chronic illnesses sort of went away. It was so amazing for him, and now he's going around Australia and around the world sort of, saying, this is what I did on eating potatoes for a year. It's working, it's helping me, blah, blah, blah. But it's crazy, man. I'll give you a card, dude. So this is what this is our organisation. So we're called Anonymous for the Voiceless here. So you've got us on a good day, man. This is International Cube Day. So this is called the Cube of Truth. So we show people the footage, and we let people make their own decisions based on just a conversation and things like that. There are 500 cubes on in the world right now. So this is one of them in Adelaide. We've got one in Melbourne, we've got one in Sydney, we've got one, I think, in like Perth, Brisbane, all around the world. 500 different places, man, doing this right now.
Oh, that's amazing.
Isn't it? And we're all volunteers, man. We don't get paid. We're just here doing our own thing, just trying to encourage people to
try to do the right thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm Nick, man. Very nice to talk to you, and thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.
Oh, you too.
Thanks, man. Hello.